Vietnam gigantic underground cave could be habitat to ancient reptilian race. And now you'll see that this thing here was actually an ancient Greek reptilian, half person. The bottom half is the upper part of a torso of a woman, and she was supposed to be enticing men to their doom, and the bottom part was a tail, as you can see. Now, serpent gods are found in the religious traditions of Mesopotamia, Central and South America, India, China, Japan, even ancient Greece, as I just said. Even the Bible describes reptilian entities interacting with humans. Could these stories be described the race of reptile-like extraterrestrials? And if so, are they still here today? A recent episode of History Channel's Ancient Aliens revealed some compelling evidence about the world's largest cave in Vietnam. Hang Son Doong is one of the few unexplored places on Earth which is linked to mysterious sightings of strange reptilian and gray creatures that stand on two legs. There are legends about these creatures who are similar to the seraphim or the winged serpents in Kabbalistic tradition. Hang Son Doong, which translates as Mountain River Cave, belongs to the Phong Nha Ke Bang grotto system in central Quang Binh province in Vietnam. It was discovered accidentally by a local man named Ho Can in 1990 while visiting the jungles in central Vietnam. It's more than 200 meters wide, 150 meters high, and at least 6.5 kilometers long. An entire New York City block can fit inside this cave. In 2019, Howard Limbert, a British cave explorer and the leader of the BCRA, the British Cave and Research Association, expedition team, worked on with the editor from CNBC to provide an update about the discovery of Vietnam's colossal Son Doong Cave. Only 1,000 tourists are allowed to visit each year, and Oxalis Adventure is the only company with permission to take travelers inside. And it's their image that we see here of their cave. Now, in 2009, Ho Can led the members of the BCRA expedition to explore the largest cave in the world, but they did not know about its vastness until they finished surveying. According to Limbert, his team first explored the Son Doong Cave in 1994, and the river that goes through this cave sinks in an enclosed valley with no way in at the sink. For Lambert and his team, finding the location of the cave was challenging as Ho Can lost the tracks to the entrance. He told Limbert that it was all luck that he found the entrance to the cave. He went to collect woods in the jungle and had to take shelter during thunderstorms. After years of exploration, they found it again in 2009. Legends and creatures of the Son Doong Cave. This 3-million-year-old subterranean realm has grasped the attention of ancient astronaut theorists, and according to local residents, the most notable about Son Doong Cave are the strange creatures that are believed to be dwelling in it. They describe seeing reptilian-type humanoids beings emerging from Son Doong Cave, and they believe that they actually live deep inside this cave. Interestingly, these reptile-type humanoids are similar to the seraphim or the winged serpents of the Kabbalistic tradition. The seraphim are said to have gone and lived in the inner earth, according to Kabbalistic teaching. This underground world has been rumored to exist by U.S. soldiers who told tales of seeing horrific lizard men emerging from it during the Vietnam conflict. When the cave opened for tours in 2013, visitors began to report mysterious sightings of reptile-like humanoid creatures, with at least one person being abducted and never seen again. Couldn't you believe that? In January 2015, a video appeared on YouTube that claimed to show a picture of a reptilian creature. It was taken by one of the cave visitors who described it as a devil creature that had a human-like body and a face that was more akin to a dragon or lizard. The sighting is particularly interesting when put alongside an alleged account that appeared on another website regarding an American military unit that was based in South Vietnam close to the same caves in 1970. The report claimed that a 2-meter or 7-foot upright lizard humanoid was spotted near the entrance of the cave. The unit eventually opened fire on the creature, but it appeared that it escaped unhurt, as no body or signs that it was wounded were found. The anonymous soldier states that his unit was not debriefed about the incident, which led him to believe that it was either unreported or that it was simply hushed up. Accounts of reptilian beings existed in underground caves can be found all across the globe, from examples in Cusco, Peru. Throughout Peru and around Cusco particularly, there are many, many stories of a tunnel system that has something to do with serpent deities, which are known as Amaru, said author David Hatcher Childress. The Peruvian authorities themselves decided that it was too dangerous for people to go inside these tunnels, so they looked for all the entrances they could around Cusco and sealed them up. And this is a well-known story within Peruvian history. While there have been many reports around the world of human-like reptilians, there is another inner earth entity described in the Zohar Jewish literature that is even more commonly witnessed in modern times. According to Zoharic literature, there are beings inside the earth having large black eyes and a nose that leaves only 2 dark holes on the face, and now that corresponds to the modern extraterrestrial description. There's a lot of evidence that these beings that we think are coming from another planet are not coming from another planet, they're coming from inside our own earth, said Rabbi Ben Zion Salov, Senior Fellow, International Society for Philosophical Inquiry. In many ancient cultures, there are legends and artifacts that describe certain gods or deities as human-animal hybrids. There are numerous mysterious details surrounding the ancient Anunnaki, and most enigmas that revolve around their physical traits present in depictions all around the world. There are numerous traits that clearly indicate a difference between ordinary humans and these gods from heaven. Many believe that there is a clear connection between the ancient Anunnaki and representations of reptilian beings on Earth. Such stories that link reptilians with humans are not rare. Interestingly, the doctrine of serpent seed points at the bloodline of the serpent in human history. In ancient Chinese folklore of Fu, Qi, and Nuwa, these were half-snake deities who were responsible for the creation and education of mankind. Similar traditions arise from the study of Greek mythology, where Kekrops, the mythical first king and founder of Athens, similarly bestowed knowledge of writing and reading onto mankind. Greek mythology also features Echidna, mother of all monsters and human-snake hybrid, appearing virtually identical to the aforementioned serpent deities. And this Echidna is what you see here on the upper left-hand side. So this is on Collective Spark by Vicky Verma. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.